What if I told you there's one plant that can transform your garden into a colorful, low-maintenance paradise? Meet creeping phlox, the unsung hero of your garden. Creeping phlox is a hardy, vibrant ground cover that blooms in stunning colors like pink, purple, white, and blue. It's perfect for borders, rock gardens, or slopes, and it thrives in almost any soil type. But here's the real secret: creeping phlox becomes even more amazing when paired with the right companion plants. In this video, I'll show you how to create a garden that's not only beautiful, but also healthy and thriving. You'll learn the best companion plants for creeping phlox, how they boost your garden's health, and how to avoid common pitfalls like pests and diseases. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned gardener, these tips will help you grow a garden that's the envy of your neighborhood. So, if you're ready to take your garden to the next level, let's dive in. Section 1. Why creeping phlox? Creeping phlox is a low-growing perennial that spreads beautifully, creating a carpet of color in spring and early summer. It's perfect for borders, rock gardens, or slopes, and it's incredibly versatile. One of the best things about creeping phlox is how low maintenance it is. Once established, it's drought-tolerant and can thrive in poor soil, making it a great choice for busy gardeners. Plus, it's a magnet for pollinators like bees and butterflies, which is a huge bonus if you're trying to create an eco-friendly garden. But like any plant, creeping phlox has its challenges. It can sometimes face issues like powdery mildew or pests, especially if it's planted in a spot with poor air circulation or too much shade. The good news? Companion planting can help solve these problems naturally. By pairing creeping phlox with the right plants, you can create a garden that's not only beautiful, but also healthy and resilient. Think of it as building a team where each plant supports the others. Creeping phlox is the star player, but it needs the right teammates to truly shine. For example, aromatic herbs like lavender and thyme can repel pests, while bright bloomers like yarrow and salvia add pops of color and attract pollinators. Ground covers like sedum and lamb's ears help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Together, these plants create a thriving ecosystem that benefits everyone. Did you know that the right plant pairings can make your garden healthier, more beautiful, and even pest-free? That's the magic of companion planting! When you pair creeping phlox with the right companions, you're not just adding beauty, you're creating a thriving ecosystem. Companion plants can repel pests, improve soil health, and even attract pollinators. It's like having a natural support system for your garden. So, how does it work? Let's explore the benefits of companion planting and why it's a game changer for your creeping phlox. Benefits of companion planting. Companion planting offers so many benefits for your garden. First, it helps with natural pest control. Plants like lavender, thyme, and rosemary release oils that repel pests like aphids and spider mites. By planting these near your creeping phlox, you're giving it a natural shield against common garden pests. Second, companion plants can improve soil health. Some plants, like legumes, add nitrogen to the soil, which is essential for healthy plant growth. Others, like ground covers, prevent soil erosion and help retain moisture. This creates a better environment for your creeping phlox to thrive. Third, companion planting boosts visual appeal. Pairing creeping phlox with plants like yarrow, salvia, or coreopsis creates a stunning contrast of colors and textures. Imagine the vibrant purple of creeping phlox next to the bright yellow of coreopsis. It's a visual masterpiece. Finally, many companion plants attract pollinators. Bees, butterflies, and other beneficial insects will flock to your garden, ensuring your creeping phlox blooms even more vibrantly. It's a win-win for you and the environment. For example, planting lavender near your creeping phlox not only repels pests, but also adds a lovely fragrance to your garden. Similarly, yarrow and salvia attract pollinators, while adding vibrant colors that complement the soft hues of creeping phlox. Ready to meet the perfect plant partners for your creeping phlox? These combinations will take your garden to the next level. From aromatic herbs to bright bloomers and ground covers, I'll show you the best companion plants for creeping phlox and how to use them effectively. Let's dive in. Top companion plants for creeping phlox. First, let's talk about aromatic herbs. Plants like lavender, thyme, and rosemary are fantastic companions for creeping phlox. Not only do they repel pests, but they also add a lovely fragrance to your garden. Plant them near your creeping phlox for a sensory delight. Lavender, for example, is a great choice because it thrives in similar conditions, full sun and well-drained soil. Its purple flowers complement the soft hues of creeping phlox, creating a harmonious look. Plus, lavender's strong scent deters pests like aphids and moths, protecting your garden naturally. Next, consider bright bloomers like yarrow, salvia, and coreopsis. These plants add pops of color that complement creeping phlox and attract pollinators. For example, the soft pink of creeping phlox pairs beautifully with the bold purple of salvia. It's a combination that's sure to turn heads. Yarrow is another excellent choice. Its feathery foliage and clusters of tiny flowers add texture and interest to your garden. Plus, yarrow is a hardy plant that can thrive in poor soil, making it a great partner for creeping phlox. Finally, ground covers like sedum and lamb's ears are excellent choices. These low-growing plants provide visual contrast, suppress weeds, and help retain soil moisture. Plus, their silvery foliage looks stunning next to the vibrant blooms of creeping phlox. For example, creeping phlox when choosing prefers well-drained soil think about their growth habits and needs. Make sure its companions have similar requirements. This will ensure that all your plants thrive together. Practical planting tips. Now that you know the best companion plants, let's talk about how to plant and care for them. First, spacing is key. Give your plants enough room to grow. Space creeping phlox and its companions about 12 to 18 inches apart to avoid overcrowding. This will ensure good air circulation and reduce the risk of diseases like powdery mildew. Second, water consistently. While creeping phlox is drought tolerant, it still needs regular watering, especially during dry spells. Keep the soil moist, but not waterlogged. Overwatering can lead to root rot, so it's important to find the right balance. Finally, mulching is a game changer. Apply a layer of organic mulch, like shredded bark or compost, around your plants. This will help retain moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature. Plus, as the mulch breaks down, it will add nutrients to the soil, giving your plants an extra boost. When planting, make sure to prepare the soil properly. Creeping phlox and its companions prefer well-drained soil, so if your soil is heavy or clay-like, consider adding organic matter like compost to improve drainage. Also, pay attention to sunlight. Creeping phlox thrives in full sun, so choose a spot that gets at least 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. If you're planting in a shadier area, opt for companions that can tolerate partial shade, like lamb's ears or sedum. By pairing creeping phlox with the right companions, you can create a garden that's not only stunning, but also healthy and thriving. Don't be afraid to experiment with different plant combinations to find what works best for your garden. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with your gardening friends, and subscribe for more tips. Happy gardening!